Yes, fighters, good morning, how are we doing? Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give you a quick, well, I say a quick, I'll try and make it quick, but I'm going to give you a little bit of an idea in terms of how you need to be cutting weight on fight week, especially for a day before weighing. Now, a lot of fighters do this part wrong. Now, I'm not talking about what you need to do the week before the fight, I'm talking about what you actually need to do on the week of the fight, okay? So what you need to do is on the week of the fight, you've got to understand that we're essentially doing a rapid weight loss from losing total body weight. So we're going to play around with a couple parts of your diet in order to make this happen, okay? So let's just picture a scenario we've got here. So it's Monday, it's the start of fight week. The weigh-in is going to be on Friday morning, let's say 10 a.m, and then the fight is going to be on Saturday night. So you've got a day before weigh-in, okay? Which means you can actually make more changes to your diet. So what you're going to do is you're going to switch to what we call a low volume or low residue diet, which the way we're going to do that is on the Monday, we're going to lower your fibre intake to around 10 grams. Reason why we remove the fibre intake and lower that, so get rid of anything like vegetables, sweet potato, whole grain carbs, oats, is because what we're doing is we're taking all that undigested food and clearing all the contents out of your digestive system and your gut. And also what's going to happen is when you consume fibre in large amounts, your body's going to draw water and pull that in to your digestive system. So we want to get rid of them two things that I've just mentioned. What you're also going to do is you're going to lower your carbohydrate intake. So you're going to lower your carbs because what carbs do is they attach to water within your muscles. We call this glycogen. Also some small parts in your liver as well. So we're going to lower that, and the amount you're going to go for is between 50 and possibly even 80 grams. Essentially, the more weight you've got to cut, the lower you're going to do the carbs, and vice versa for less weight you've got to cut. So we're going to do that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make some changes to your meals. So we're going to lower the actual weight and the size of the meals that you're eating. What you've got to think is that if your meals weigh more, you're going to weigh more on the scales. So you want to go for foods which you can have sort of like a high amount of calories but a low volume. So things like butters are good, oils, chicken thighs, lamb, beef, salmon's a really good one. So you've got to look at things like that, right? You want to go for low fibre vegetables as well, which have a high water content, which aren't going to weigh low. So red peppers, courgette, cucumbers without the seeds, tomato without the seeds, things like that are going to be ideal. Then what you're going to do is you're going to space your meals out across the day. So you're going to have 4 meals. First meal could be at 7:30 a.m, last meal at between 5 and 6 p.m. You want to be going for things like I say, ice cream again, chicken thighs, lamb, beef, salmon. These are really good foods to have. But what you're going to do is around 2 days before you're going to continue with them diet changes up until 2 days before the actual weigh-in, where you're going to remove salt from your diet and sodium. A lot of guys do this too early, and what can